now you're telling me you wanna touch your mic first. Though we have to fuck around, not even rap first. Nothing else bang harder as the funk does. I take time, but as the funk does.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kathy, traveling with Charity, and I travel part-time with my babies, Hope, Faith, and Cassie. And before we get into, you're going back outside, honey? Go ahead. She goes outside, sits in the sun, and then comes back in here to pant. So that's the story. This is the story that I'm about to tell you. Go ahead, sweetie. Now, as you know, I don't know if it was my last video or the one before last, I went out looking for something to cool Hope off because she doesn't want to come in the bedroom on the bed with us where it's cool when I turn the AC on, you know, and I put all the little shades down and everything. And so I says, okay, I'm going to get something from her. I already had a fan, a huge fan, and I blow that on her and she moves. She's like, what is this air? I don't like this at all. Well, I got, I forget what it's called. Well, you guys know what it is. You put water and ice and all that stuff in it and it blows cool air. Now I have an ice maker that I keep the ice going. I says, okay, I'm going to keep the ice going. I even got ice cube makers, ice trays, and I put it on the coffee table, which is right over here. I put it on the coffee table because I know she's going to come in and start panting because she likes to hang out outside in the full sun. Now I have shade out there as well. I don't know what the dealie is, and there's sometimes when she does go under the shade when it's up. So I have it all ready for her because I know she's getting ready to come inside. I have it plugged up. I like walk by casually and turn it on. For a minute, she's there, and I'm like, hell, I felt it. I was like, hell, I should just sit here as well. So I'm sitting there, I'm with her too, and I'm like, oh, this feels so good. Do you know that little girl got back up and left out again? It's like she doesn't, I don't know what it is. I don't get it. She'd rather pant than to just like hang out where it's cool. What is the dealio? I don't get it. But Hope and Cassie, they're like, oh, heck no. I am not going out there. Even if I gotta pee, I'm gonna hold that in. They are so funny. But I didn't return it. I'm hoping that she'll get used to it, you know, when it gets hotter. Next week, it's supposed to be high 80s, and even like, I think there's like 1 or 2 days that are like 91, 92, and maybe even 93. You know, just like last year, I remember that there was one whole week that was just hot every day. And we even went into the RV and I just turned on the AC in the RV and we just stayed there for a little while. But I don't know what we're going to do this year. Well, I know what I'm doing. I got the AC, put the curtains down, and try to make Hope stay in. Hope will just stay there for a little while, and then, what are you looking at? What are you running at, Hope? Hold on. I just had to go out there and see. It was a lizard. She's like running for the lizard, and the lizard is faster than her, and the lizard just like plays with her. The lizard would just stop. And then soon as Hope starts moving, that's it. So that's what they're doing. And what I found out is that Cassie can jump the fence. I saw it with my eyes. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just like, there was a rabbit going by and she took off after that rabbit. And I mean, she leaped. You know, Cassie has those long legs. They're beautiful, but they're long and I don't know, but she can do it. So let's get into the tour of my home slash shed. And I'll tell you, I made this home, to me, it's so comfy. I just love being here. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my RV, and that's going to be like one of my favorites kind of thing. But I love this home right now. I just love it, love it, love it. I love the way it feels so comfortable, but I know I have lots more to do, like the ceiling. You know, like I want to have permanent AC and heater in here. I want more solar. I want more batteries. So when I'm in my 80s and 90s, I don't have to do too much. You know what I mean? I don't have to like figure out how am I going to stay cool and work hard and all that kind of stuff. I just want to have it nice and comfortable in my 80s. And that's it, that's all. So anyway, further ado, let's get into the tour. And we're going to start outside first. I think I'm going to take a couple of pictures outside and then do the tour on the inside. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a walkthrough and then we'll talk about a little bit of something. Okay, this is the door, and there's two doors, and I normally open the one door every single day, but sometimes in the spring, when it's not too hot or not too cold, I'll open both of them, and it gives us so much light. And one day I'm going to paint this white. So let's start on this side. Oops, the sun. There we go. My little ottoman that goes with the couch. And by the way, I'm fronting with those pillows. Hope loves being right here, and the pillows end up on the floor, basically. So here's my ottoman, and I have blankets and stuff in there, my mirror, and paintings on the wall. This is Nanny. Nanny painted this. She was a beautiful artist. And I swear, every time I look at it, sometimes I think it's a woman and sometimes I think it's a man. There's no name or nothing on there. Nanny, she couldn't use the oil paintings anymore because it got her sick. So she started using this. And I was so lucky to get it. And this is called, oh, the sun. Let me see if yeah. This is called The Path. And then when I was a little girl, she always say, stay on the path, stay on the right path. This one here is untitled. But someone said to me, do you know that looks like your front yard? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it really does. You know, patches of grass here and there. But this one is untitled. Her signature's here, and it says untitled. Over here is part of the living room as well. And I have those blankets over the bed because, over the couch, because it's easier to wash the blanket than it is to take all those stuff off and go to the laundry. So it's just easier. And I love the yellow anyway. And then this right here is just, you gotta have some knickknacks. You just have to have knickknacks. I don't know why. Just so you can dust them every month. And these were my nanny's books, except for the Obama. I think the rest of them were my nanny's books. My Uncle David went to, I forget what island, and he brought this back for me, and I'm talking, I don't know, 30 years ago, and all I had to do was fill it. So cool. This right here this was all in the, my RV. I decided that I'm gonna just like minimize my RV and get all the stuff out that I don't need since I have this. And all of this is these are puzzles down here. And I love doing puzzles and I haven't done them in a long time. And this is all craft stuff. And this is, the bottom shelf is when I sell stuff. And the others are like electronic stuff. This is where my dogs eat and drink. And these bottles of water I bring them in the house. You know how I always have them outside? I bring them in the house because after we walk in the afternoon, for some reason they love to roll around in dirt. So I like the water to be nice and cool. And I bring them in the house in the morning, fill them up, bring them in the house in the morning. And in the afternoon, this is what they get bathed with Dawn and all that stuff. This right here is my drill and chargers and all that stuff, and 2 microwaves. I am going to get rid of these microwaves, and I'm going to make a sink right here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a sink. And this shelf here is all my electronics. I even have more actually in the RV. My electronics that I use, my Instapot. Right there is like a tortilla kind of thing. This is the oven. I love this. This is one of the reasons why I'm getting rid of these 2 microwaves, is because this oven does everything. It toasts, it bakes. What else does it do? It air fries. It does everything. And then this is my air fryer. This is an oven that I had that I never used. Down there is all my pots and pans, and then my dishes and stuff on the bottom. And over here is where I cook. And after I finish all of these things right here, I am going to get a propane stove. And then here is where all my food is and my water. Now this is the water that I actually buy because I like my water. I like the spring water kind of thing. And my canned goods on the next shelf. And here are my dry goods. This is like aluminum foil and plastic bags and all that, Ziploc bags. This is all rice for my babies. This right here is my seasoning, my utensils, and you can tell what that is. This is not popcorn. This is actually rice, flour, more rice, Splenda, and this is really a bowl of Splenda as well, right here. And that's it for that. And over here is my dog food and treats. And down here is all like plastic bags for garbages. And this is my baby's food. And I have their name on it because when I went on the cruise, they were, I just put their names on it just so nobody else will feed my dogs their food and run out. And here's my propane, extra water, that's actually mine. This is my emergency toilet along with some kitty litter. And I guess that's it for over here. Oh, down here is all my cleaning supplies. And having 3 dogs, you need it, I swear. And that's it for over here. Then we have my dining room table. And there's my nanny again. You know, a lot of people think, oh God, they were rich when they grew up. She had a nanny. No, that's what I called my grandmother. Called my grandmother Nanny. Okay, let's go on to the other side. Here is a look again. And look who decided to join us. She's gonna throw the pillows down as well. So let's go to the other side. And when, oh, well, look at this. When I wake up in the morning, I go, good morning, God. It's going to be, I think, 84 degrees today. All right, we'll go to the other side. Oh, the one thing that I forgot to tell you, when I was growing up, this was on my grandmother's bed my whole life. I went to see her every summer since I was, I don't know, 5, 6, and this was on her bed. And when she passed away, this is what I wanted. Yeah. So my grandmother's with me all the time. And my grandmother's picture is in my RV, and I'm thinking I'm going to bring it in here.
Back on Paramount Plus, original series from Emmy Award winner Lena Waithe.
Like I did the kitchen and living room, I'm going to give you the overview of the area. My bedroom. Oh, here's my water. And my office area. Okay, so here we go. Walking into the door, through the door, and going to your left, this is what you'll see. And there's no pictures on the wall. And I'm gonna get something there. I'm gonna have my family's pictures there. And here's the dog beds, and there's one outside. But I'm gonna put a table here. Since I have all my craft stuff, I'm gonna put a table here and do crafts, and they can be under the table. And here's my knick-knack area. My clock blew down one day, so gotta put that back up. All my knick-knack areas. And this is my nanny's. It's beautiful. I grew up with that as well. It was always in the kitchen next to the window. My nightstand. Here's my bed. There's Cassie. I know, sweetie. My little flowers. I love that painting. It's right over the bed. And on this wall here is twinkle lights. So at night I have those lit up. My AC, which Hope refuses to use with us. This right here is my purses and my hats. Here is some jewelry and my jeans. And over here is my controls so I can have AC in here. AC and what do you call it? My refrigerator is plugged in as well. And I also charge up stuff. This right here is my junk drawer, and I put my hat over my junk drawer. That's a serious junk drawer. And down here is toiletries, and the rest is shoes. Here's my closet, and on top I have more blankets, toilet paper, paper towels, and my slippers. Those are slippers. They're so cute, but if I leave them on the ground, they won't be slippers anymore. And this is my closet. Right here, from here to here, is hanging clothes, and on the sides are all folding. Folding clothes. And I have a little bit more in the RV, but oh well, I'll get them one day. My window. The other side of all my knickknacks, the other knickknacks. And that's a Blue Eddy on the bottom. And above my desk is artwork. And this one I try to read every morning, but I don't get to it. It says, Kathy, good morning. This is God. I will be handling all your problems today. I will not need your help. So have a great day. I love you. And every day I sit here, and to start my day, I always read this and put notes in this. I love this Bible. I love the color. And right here. And this right here is what I'm going to put all my family's pictures in. I have 2 of them, and put it over there. I just haven't gotten to it yet. And I forgot to tell you the story also about this baby right here. After my grandmother passed and the funeral was over and I was back home, I don't remember where I lived then. I don't know if it was Florida, New Orleans, or Atlanta. But anyway, my aunt wanted to give me some stuff. And she gave me, let me show you. She gave me this. This was my grandmother's. And that's nice and all. You know, it has a couple of drawers. You know, it's very nice. But I wanted that Raggedy Ann doll. And my mother, either she was living there again or she was visiting. I says, Ma, all I want is the Raggedy Ann doll. That's all I want. And she got it for me. And she's up high also because it won't be a Raggedy Ann doll anymore if I put her down low. So there you have it. So this is my home. The only thing that needs to be done now is this. The ceiling. And if I get this ceiling done, or when I get this ceiling done, it will definitely make it cooler in here and warmer in here. So whatever I do with the mini split. So there you have it. The tour of my shed slash home. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour of my home. I know there's going to be a lot of people with suggestions and what I should do and how I should do it, and that is okay. I just hope, oh, hey, Cassie. I just hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure, oh, and I wanted to say thank you so much for the people that didn't have anything to say, but they still wanted to acknowledge that they were watching and just gave me emojis, hearts, all that kind of stuff in the comments. That was really nice. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching my videos. I want to thank the old subscribers, the new subscribers, and the subscribers to come. Make it a great day. Make it a great day. And be free. Be free, everyone.